Hayley Lewis, Alexander Graham, and rounding out the field, Jack Cartwright. And Max Giuliani almost seemed to come from nowhere for those of us sitting outside of the Swimming Australia bubble, Gary, but did you always see him progressing and making his mark, and he did in December last year?
Yeah, Max was quite unwell this time last year at the trials, and he actually went on the Australia A Tour and swam 3 breakthrough swims in the 1 week on that particular tour.
Take your marks.
So the men's 200-metre freestyle underway. This is going to be an almighty battle. Elijah Winnington, the fastest from the heats this morning, in lane 4, Black Cap. Alongside him, Tommy Neal in lane 5. Just above him, Max Giuliani in lane 3. Put a line across the pool. Very little separating these swimmers from lane 0 through to lane 9 at the moment. But I reckon it's going to be Inserti who's going to hit the wall first. He does, makes the turn. 24.74 ahead of Woo Min Kim and Flynn Southam.
Yeah, Zach Inserti dominating through that first 50, but it's going to see who wants to hurt themselves a little bit more tonight, who wants to take it out nice and quick and hold on. And out there, Alexander Graham doing a really good job. Black Cap, lane number 1, but going with them, Neal, Kim, Inserti, lane 6, 7, and Elijah Winnington, watch out for him in that second half.
This is an incredibly even swim. Flynn Southam, a week after dominating at the Age Championships, has the lead from Woo Min Kim and Alexander Graham. This is as close as we could have asked for it, folks. 200 metres of freestyle. It all builds toward a massive crescendo. 75 metres to go now. Again, nothing separating these swimmers from lane 0 through to lane 8. Throw the balls up in the air. Where are they going to land? They go into the final turn now. It's Flynn Southam just out in front of Kim and Kai Taylor. The race for home now. It's anyone's race. Flynn Southam, keep an eye on him down in lane 8. He is absolutely surging, the 18-year-old. He's looking away from the rest of the pool. He doesn't know where his opponents are. I reckon he's just holding on at the moment, Flynn Southam. Up in lane 2, Kai Taylor going strong. Southam and Taylor, that's the battle. Opposite ends of the pool, coming through strong, Winnington. But Southam gets there, ahead of Winnington, ahead of Neal. And Flynn Southam, the Flying Flynn, takes out the men's 200-metre freestyle, 146.11, just 0.4 of a second ahead of Kai Taylor. You couldn't have asked for much more than that.
No, absolutely not. And having a look at those boys turn with 50 metres to go, I think 6 of them, their feet hit the wall within 0.2 of a second. So it was always going to be on that last 50 metres.
It was a real even spread right throughout that 200 metres going into the final 100. Flynn Southam marginally had the lead. Kai Taylor, his second 100, the back end of that race, outstanding. But again, you look across the pool and Southam just on the fingertips, getting there ahead of Winnington, who was 0.04 of a second ahead of Thomas Neal, and then Kai Taylor a further 0.05 of a second back. Max Giuliani another 0.05 of a second back. I mean, we're talking absolute millimetres.
And I think the way Flynn swam that race, and he was out in a lane just slightly away from the other 6 boys, so he got to dictate what he was going to do while they were all right in the middle of each other.
Let's get down Flynn Southam with Megan Nay.
Yeah, I'm with Flynn Southam. He said he's pretty happy with that. Probably not so much about the time, but you raced it to absolute perfection.
Yeah, well, I guess sometimes just going out there, having fun, not getting caught up in the results or anything, and just backing yourself.
Only 18 years of age, it's super exciting, and they're looking forward to trials because that was a pretty stacked field, and we've got to do it again in 8 weeks' time.
Yeah, well, for me it's not about reinventing the wheel or getting caught up in the ego and the times, but just keep consistently working hard and having fun.
Absolutely, and I love watching you race, mate. You've come through the age ranks, and you only swam at Age Nationals last week. Is there a bit of a difference between age and open?
Yeah, well, the competition's pretty stiff, but it's the same goal, just be the best I can be.
Absolutely, the best tonight. So congratulations on your Open Championship.
Thanks, Meg. See ya.
So a terrific swim there, just 18 years of age. Flynn Southam, the youngest in that A final. And we talk about that time of 146.11. That's still 0.05 of a second off the Swimming Australia qualifying time So even if he was to come first and that was an Olympic trial,